A lot of people had a dream about some sunshine.
And
that was me.
Delivering.
Well, I didn't. Matt did. I blame Matt. Yeah, Matt.
Take the credit.
I blame you.
Give it to you.
I always blame Matt.
I think I mentioned Friday on the air that I was going to buy a ticket. I bought several, but one of them was all of our favorite numbers. And we got 0 of the numbers. But I'm still going to play all of those numbers for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And odds are we'll never win. But,
probably not.
And this is your weather word. It is so fun to dream.
It is fun to
about
dream.
what you would do.
Right.
So that you can work that into the forecast. Dream.
Doesn't buy happiness though, but can buy some things that make you feel
come close.
Nice, let's be honest. Live look, CSU cam. What a beautiful shot. Some jet contrails in there. You can see some of the high clouds as we look out towards the west of that sunset. These high clouds are coming off of the storm system that has big billowing clouds out to the west. And it's kind of spraying in the upper level of the atmosphere. And that's what you see out ahead of storm systems, those high wispy cirrus clouds. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. That's what they say. Well, tomorrow should be okay. Let's talk about how rare that cloud cover or the sunshine's been today. This is your last 2 weeks, and anything in gray is basically a cloudy day. We've had some days with peaks of sunshine, but really we've been locked in, especially over the weekend. The dense clouds last week as well. This is really the first sunny day we've had in 2023 so far. And Lake Erie Motus, our high-res satellite imagery, gives us a nice look down towards the land. We can actually see it. You can see a little bit of ice out towards the western basin. That's about it. And we had a little bit of snow cover. This is Pine-Tuming Lake right there. That's Mosquito Creek Lake, kind of for reference. You can see some of the snow, and then you get the snowpack as you get out towards Pennsylvania, where they had a little bit more snow depth. But where's the snow been? Is this rare? Where are we in terms of snowfall? Well, we've had 7.1 inches so far. We averaged 21 inches by now, so we're way below average. Akron, a little bit higher there compared to your average. And then Buffalo, I put that on there for comparison because obviously they got drilled twice so far this year. But pretty much everyone below average. This is where the snow is right now. This is where it was this morning. A lot of that has melted off. But in terms of your seasonal totals, they're up over 2 feet up towards the upper Midwest. But Chicago, Pittsburgh, New York hasn't even seen snow yet. And even Syracuse down 30 inches. So where's the snow been and where's the cold been, right? The other thing we look at is Lake Erie ice cover. This red line is your average where the ice is. That's where we are right now. So we're below average in terms of ice. This isn't unusual. We tend to have, not a lot of ice cover in early January. February is when we peak, but we need cold air to do that. There's no cold air across the lower 48 right now. Even Canada's mild. Alaska's mild right now, but you go over towards Siberia. This is where some of the coldest temperatures are starting to build once again. And out ahead of this weather system this week, we don't have the cold air. We've got a mild push of air coming out of the south. So we're not expecting any cold temperatures, at least this week. These temperatures are warming versus 24 hours ago, some 10 to 15 degrees. So we've got a mild week out ahead of us. Beyond that, that's when things start to change. National Design Mart hour by our forecast. We may spit some snow and rain tomorrow. Then notice as that kind of fades out, as that system moves in, we'll have mild temperatures over the next couple days. But all attention turns out towards the west. If you're a snow lover, you're just having dreams about this stuff, but it does look like what's going to happen is we'll have rain changing over to some snow, and I think we have a snowy weekend next weekend. We'll talk more about the long term here in the next half hour. Union Hill Mortgage 7-day forecast up to the 50s on Thursday, colder with snow Friday, Saturday, and that's where the dreams are made of for all those with snowboards that they got for Christmas, perhaps.
Oh, he got it in, dreams.
Wow. Yeah, he got it.
Snowboards for Christmas.
Nice job, Matt.